What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. And what we're going to be talking about is a very interesting thing that one of the viewers on my channel brought up. He asked about Longshot 2 and how it's going to relate to Madden 19. And I remember that was something that I wanted to touch on that was never really, I never got a chance to kind of explain it to people. When you're building your Madden 19 Ultimate Team, it's a lot of things you're going to get from just playing Longshot, which is a free mode. Now, EA first introduced Longshot. It's like similar to like my career in NBA 2K. Like, you have your own way of going through. You get to use this guy. You know, he has a dream of being, drafted into the NFL, all that stuff. It goes on and on, whatever. But doing that opens up a lot of things that you can do in Madden Ultimate Team. Okay, and in doing so, you're going to get free players. Now, in Madden 18, I used Devin Wade, who was the quarterback, a lot. The wide receiver was a little short, so he didn't really fit my criteria. But I used the quarterback, and I'm going to show you the quarterback in a second. But first, I'm going to go over here and show you the solo challenges. I don't know if most of them are still there. Where are they? Are they still there? Okay, there it goes. So these are the solos, right, that were released as you continue to go through what was Longshot. And obviously EA has already announced that Longshot 2 is going to be in Madden 19. So what better way to get yourself a head start than to get a quarterback for free that's going to be similar to all of the elite quarterbacks that are going to be released early on in the year. Now, the reason that EA puts out these cards is to give grinders a chance to be able to compete without spending money. So as much as people want to say that EA, oh yeah, bro, they do this, they do that, they're always trying to make you spend money. They're trying to do they do a lot of other things, and they put out a lot of solos. The issues that I used to have was how time consuming it was. Like this right here, these team leaders that you needed to do for, in order to complete MUT Master, I think you needed 8 of these, right? It was very, very time consuming, even though most of these were moments, because the elite versions were full games. Now, I hate the full games thing, and I know a lot of you guys too also. If you're just getting into Madden, back when Ultimate Team first started in Madden 10, it was always full games. It was just like a nightmare, right? So now when they do the moments, it's a breath of fresh air for a lot of us. Because most of us, we're just like, yo, bro, what is this all about? You know what I'm saying? But again, I did what I needed to do, because when you completed everything from the NFC team leaders, you got a free OBJ. So I chose to do that because I didn't think that Khalil Mack at the time with this one was worth it. So I only did 45 of those, and I did most of those just to complete solos to try to get Sean Taylor. Okay, so getting back to Longshot. When you start completing these solos, after you unlock them through going through the story mode of Longshot, you're going to be able to get cards. You're going to be able to get a wide receiver or the quarterback. Now, I'm going to take you into my binder to show you everything. Because like I said, I will never tell you guys to do something that I'm not doing. Because I don't think it's fair to you for me to make up a story about, oh, yeah, bro, you should do this, you should do that. Nah, bro, no. If I'm not going to take the time out to grind, bro, why should you? You see what I'm saying? Like, why are you watching my videos? It doesn't make any sense. So if I decide, like, for instance, right, before we get into my binder, I told you guys, I'm not doing any more boss battles, right? I'm not buying the 50-cent coins. I'm not doing anything because I don't see what's the use of it right now, because I already have 23 of them, so I have enough to make another one, but I'm holding on to them to see if EA is going to release another set that lets us do something with them. So I'm not going to do any of them, because then it becomes very, very disingenuous. Like I'm just telling you guys BS and I'm trying to get one over. Whatever I'm doing, I'm going to let you guys know what I'm doing. If you guys get lucky and your packs are better than mine, bro, congratulations. I don't really care. Here goes all my boss battles right there, sitting right there just chilling. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between me and other people that you may watch. I don't want to let you guys feel that I'm leading you astray. Because if we're getting led astray, I'm going down with you guys. So if we're going to be idiots, we're all going to be idiots together. But for the most part, a lot of you guys are seeing what, I told you would happen. And a lot of you guys are sitting on a lot of coins because I told you guys, listen, do these specific things. So in general, you will build your team with me. You will only spend when it's necessary. And you will not put yourself in situations where you're going to lose. Because even if we do make a mistake, say like I tell you guys, all right, you should probably get a bunch of elite tokens, and they don't raise in price at a specific time next year when I tell you they're going to raise in price. We all know that eventually all these things are going to come around. That eventually the elite token is going to be high. Eventually the gold tokens are going to be high. The only one that we don't really have to worry about a lot of silver tokens, because if you grind solos, you get a lot of silver players, so you should be constantly making silver tokens. But those are just examples that I want you guys to understand as we go along and we continue to grind and build our Madden 19 team faster than other people. Or maybe people will watch my videos and try to teach you guys the same way. I don't know what they're going to do, but it doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? As long as you guys get the information and you understand what's going on, that's all that matters to me. All right, so we're going to go down to program, and we're going to look for Longshot, right? Now, here goes the things that you got from doing Longshot. The highest QB that I got was a 90. Now, look, this guy was a free card, right? He was better at the time. Like, I traded away my tier 1 power-up Tom Brady. Tom Brady tier 1, I think he had like an 88 throw power or something. This guy was throwing dots. You know what I'm saying? Like dots. And we going back to, when is this? This is like March 8th. I acquired this on March 8th, 2018. I don't know why it's showing that though. Oh, I must have had the other one. Oh, this guy. Oh, that's why. Because I got him later when they released the next version. It must have been this guy, the 84 overall, that I got earlier. Yeah, 8/22/2017. Okay, so this guy, right? I was using this guy for a little bit. And even with that 84 throw power, he was, 4 points less than Tom Brady. This dude was throwing hot ones. He was more mobile, and at the time, the short, the mid, and the deep didn't really matter as much, so I was winning a lot with him. And keep in mind, anything above 80 is considered an elite card. So I had different versions. You see the 81, the 82, the 84, stuff like that. You can see the 65. As you continue to go through it, you could have gotten a Dan Marino and a lot of other things, but I didn't even finish Longshot. I just did enough to be able to complete all the MUT solos, because the MUT solos gave me a lot of stuff, which they're going to probably give you in Madden 19. So I'm just giving you guys another option. These are things that you're going to be able to utilize and, understand. Like, look, if I can use this quarterback for a little bit and still win, why not? Why spend the coins early on? Why not get the wins, start to build up your, understanding the game while you have somebody that's suitable and continue to grind? Because that's the biggest thing about it. If you don't make yourself understand that it doesn't make sense to just continue to spend coins, buy packs, and not understand the game and how you can build your ultimate team so that the value of it never changes to the point where you become like dead broke. You see what I'm saying? Like, I got 257,000 coins now. I could easily turn this to 3 mil. So you're never losing the value. You're kind of, acquiring more estate. And you're continuing to keep the value regardless of how bad it is, so that you can be able to sell your team and get your coins. Okay, so that's what Longshot 2 is going to do. And I definitely encourage you. This is what you should do, right? Because this is what I'm probably going to do. I'm going to see what they offer on day 1 when we get Madden, right? I'm going to go to the solo challenges. I'm going to see what they're doing here. Like, oh, okay, well, what's going on? They got solos? All right, bam. I'm going to see what they're offering. And I'm going to see what we have to, like, what MUT level we're going to have to be at and all the other stuff, because you have to be at specific MUT levels to unlock stuff, right? So once I figure that out, I'm going to check through here. Okay, what's going on here? Do they have anything that I could do in here? You know what I'm saying? As far as Longshot goes, maybe they give us a set. I don't know. So that way we can figure out, all right, what do we need to do? What's going on with it? How can we upgrade Devin Wade? Maybe they do something like that. I don't know, right? But guess what you won't be doing? You won't be day 1 in the auction house like, yo, bro, where am I getting coins from, yo? Let me do something to get my account banned, like buy coins and get caught. You see, stuff like that, when you get eager and you don't really understand the rules, that's when people get like in a situation where it's like, yo, bro, what's going on? And I've already had people reach out to me like, yo, Gmia, bro, can you contact EA Sports for me? They banned my account. And for some of you guys, I did, but that's only for, people that I knew a while, since I've been streaming and stuff like that, that I'll reach out to EA for you. But like I said, it's not necessary if you understand there's specific things that you don't want to do, because you already know, like, listen, it's going to be very, very bad. Whatever happens with that is going to be very, very bad. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to understand that you really need to be able to correspond and keep your time allotted for making sure that you get certain things done. Because if you don't, it's going to be very, very bad what's going to happen after that. Okay? You're not going to be able to recover. If you start off by buying everything, doing all these things, you're not going to be able to recover. It's not going to benefit you if you start off that way. Okay? So The way that I recommend it is day one, you're going to come out, you're going to see the long shot probably on your home screen, whatever like that. You're going to play long shot. Okay? After you play the long shot story, I don't even know where I went to, but I didn't finish it. You need to play just enough to be able to get the free cards. So you don't even have to do 100%. From getting whatever level you get from there, you're going to go right to the solo challenges where you're going to play and get actual cards. After you get those cards, we're going to assess, can we use this guy? Is he somebody that is going to be suitable for us? How are we going to do this? From that point on, that's where we're going to evaluate what we need to spend on. Okay? Now, if the receiver situation is still the same that it is now, where the shorter receiver is not really as valuable, what we're going to do is we're going to just stick with Devin Wade, which is the case. I didn't want the shorter guy because he was useless in my offense. So I went with the quarterback, which is more of a position that you're going to need early on to be able to make the plays that you need to make. You know what I'm saying? And he was mobile. At that time, everybody wasn't really fast, so he was able to make those throws. That's what you're going to need. And that's what Longshot 2 is going to do for you. Okay, so just make sure you understand that so you don't really go out day one and just say, you know what, I'm not paying my mortgage, I'm not paying any bills, I'm just going to go ahead and buy packs. Before you do all that, check out Longshot and make sure that you understand, because I'm going to definitely give you the info on it, what you're getting from it and how it's going to benefit your Madden 19 Ultimate Team early on so that you never have to want for anything throughout the entirety of the year, because you're not going to be taking a step back by spending on what you don't need to spend on. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Definitely, if you have any other questions, leave it in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. One love.